Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn pharmacognosy. Okay, as we all know, what is pharmacology? What is the term pharma? We all know the term, but what is the term? What is actually means pharmacognosy? Pharmacognosy is a Greek term of two words. That is pharmacon and gigneso. Okay, pharmacon, which is nothing but drug, and gigneso is acquired knowledge from the drug. So what it actually means is acquired a knowledge of drugs. So we are going to study the knowledge of drugs. Okay, so pharmacognosy is a study of naturally occurring substances. It is substance which is derived from the natural resource, which is having a medicinal importance. Okay, in this study, we are going to learn about the crude drugs. Crude drugs is nothing but the natural resource. The crude drugs are derived from the natural resource. It may be either plant, animal, microbe, mineral. These are the natural resources. So from these natural resources, we are getting the drug. That drug is called the crude drugs. Okay. In this session, also we are going to know about the science of identification of drugs. Okay. And what is the crude drug? As I said you already, the crude drug is which is derived from the natural resource. Okay. So this is a raw state, which is a raw form of plant or animal origin. The crude drug is derived from the raw form from animal or a plant resource. Okay, these may be improved in condition by any process or treatment which is essential for their proper packing and to prevent from deterioration. Okay, in this natural form, it can cure disease. Okay, it also includes pharmaceutical products obtained from mineral resource. Not only these natural form of plant, animal, microbial resource, but also in the form of mineral resource can also act as a pharmaceutical ingredients that can cure a disease. Okay, the next one is how we can use these crude drugs and what is the importance of using these crude drugs. Okay, first one is a plant derived medicines are useful therapeutic options. As I told you already, the crude drugs are derived from the natural resource of our plants, animal, microbial, and mineral resource. Okay, why we are going to use these crude drugs and what are the importance? Have you ever imagined the ancient period of disease treatments, therapeutics? Yes. In case of these treatment and therapeutics, they are using some natural therapies, massages, and there are several kind of therapies they are made with the help of crude plant extracts and animal resources, minerals. They are using these kinds. So, uh, the instant or chronic relief from the particular disease. So they are using these crude form of drugs, okay, which provide lead compounds for the development of new drugs, okay. Uh, so the ancient peoples they doesn't know what exact molecule which is present inside that active component. For example, if they are getting some kashayam from some leaf extract, herbal leaf extract, they doesn't know which molecule that is specifically go and bind that receptor that will exactly cure that uh, disease or something, but they feel something which will rejuvenate in your body, that get instant relief from that irregularities, inconveniences, so that they keep on continuous that what is that unnamed crude form of active ingredients. Okay, so the last part which will clearly delineates the lead compounds. Lead compounds are active compounds, they don't know anything. That lead compound that will helps to develop a new drugs. For example, they don't know, actually they don't know the which molecule which is going to mode of act. They don't know the exact mode of action of the particular compound, but some ingredients that will cure the specific diseases. In that concern only they are doing that treatment methods. Okay, so these are the main importance of making crude drugs. Okay, types of crude drugs, there is two types. One is organized and another one is unorganized. So what is the organized drugs? These drugs which is having a specific cell structure. For example, if you consider a plant, the specified form of cell structure is, we all know, rhizomes, roots, leaves, fruits. These are the well defined cell structure. So these uh, part they are collecting drugs means these are called the organized drugs. So see these examples. As I told you already, leaves, barks, flowering plants. For examples, leaves, digitalis leaves, eucalyptus, mint, senna. We all know these terms. Eucalyptus, we know this for cold, cough, tulasi. These leaves, we are our grandparents. They are doing these leaves for as a remedy for cold, normal cold, cough, and fever. Also, they do this. And barks, cassia, cinchona, cinnamon barks, flowering parts, clove. So chamomiles, these are all the things our grandparents are using as a organized drugs. Okay, and this is the example for fruits, seeds, and roots. When coming to the unorganized drugs, these drugs which have no cellular or tissue structure, which means these are all the substances which is derived from plants. That means if the plant that means these are all the derivatives of plants, but it's not a part of the plant. Okay, if you consider about the organized drugs, the leaves, plant leaves, stem, roots, or the organized structure which is present in the plant. But when coming to the unorganized drugs, these are the derivatives of the plant substance. Okay, for example, gums, resins, aloe, honey, essential oils, these are the derivatives of the plant. Okay, and this is the difference between organized and unorganized drugs. Okay, so both are derived from, originated from the plant and animal mineral origin. But in case of organized drug, it doesn't have the origin of mineral. Okay, and the second one is this is the direct part of plants and animals. When in compared to unorganized drugs, they are the derivatives. Okay, that is, these are not the direct part of a plant or animals. The third one is they have the well-defined cell structure, but in case of unorganized drugs, they don't have a well-defined cellular structure. The last one is generally identified by morphological character, but in case of unorganized drugs, generally identified by organoleptic properties. Okay, unorganized